Hi, this is Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. And let's use a what-if scenario. You're at a networking event. You're at a job fair. You're not at a formal interview, but you're doing some networking and talking to a recruiter. They talk with you about your background. They've got a position available, and they ask you, and it's clear that you have a background that's interesting to them. And we're about to be asked the question about how much you're making, how much you're looking for. Let's say they get the question out first. How much are you making? Happy to answer that. Can I ask you a question? Sure. Could you tell me the salary range for this position? They give an answer. Any flexibility with that? Yeah, there's probably a little bit of flexibility. Good. And then you answer the question about compensation. Why? Because if you answer first, most of the time they're not going to tell you the range. Now, I also want to say that when I'm in those scenarios where someone poses that question of me, the way I respond is to say, I want you to hear something, and I'm just going to pick two numbers at random. Let's say the job is paying between 100 and 110, just for the sake of argument. And any flexibility on that? Yeah, there's probably a little flexibility, but I need you to hear something. Whenever I talk about a salary range, people only hear the top number. They never hear the bottom number. And there's a range of numbers between 100 and 110. So understand, it's possible that you might be offered less than 110 or 112 or whatever the number is that you have in mind. Understand, the responsibility that you have is to convince the employer that you have that value. That's absolutely true. Your responsibility is to convince them that you have that value. But in terms of answering the initial question, it's really way too early to get pinned down. But that's what employers try to do. So right off the bat, what you're trying to do is push them up just a little bit. So in that example I gave, 100 to 110, any flexibility on that? Could you be a little flexible if you needed to? Sure, you could be a little flexible. Great, and you've already moved them off the pot a little bit and moved them in their thinking to knowing that they might need to come up a little higher. So this is Jeff Altman. Hope you found this video helpful. If you're watching on YouTube, share it, leave a comment, click the like button. You know what to do. So I also want to tell you, come over to my website, which is thebiggamehunter.us, and go exploring. Because I've got a ton of content that'll help you there that you can watch, listen to, and read at thebiggamehunter.us. Plus search positions I'm recruiting for, download a number of my books and guides to job hunting, pay what you want for them. I'd appreciate if you paid something, but pay what you want. None of them are so expensive that you're going to break the bank. So I also have a bundle of my books there for $20. So go exploring on the site. There's plenty there to help you, plus my books are there to help you. A couple of last things. First, if your current firm is trying to hire someone, if you're trying to hire someone at your current firm, send me an email at the address below. Let me know who to contact and whether I should mention your name. I'd love to help your firm staff positions. If we're not already connected on LinkedIn, send me a connection request. The address is linkedin.com/in/thebiggamehunter. Use my email address to connect if you need to. Finally, if you have a question about job hunting, I answer them in a variety of different ways. Contact me through Presto Experts, contact me through Live Person, schedule a Google Helpout. That's helpout.google.com, or you can schedule time through my website. You'll see a tab there where you can figure it out. You're bright. So this is Jeff Altman. Hope you have a great day. Take care.